We have a very special guest. Our next guest is he was just reelected to the Aliso Viejo City Council. He is a big-time gun enthusiast and just a fantastic guy, Mike Munzing. And here's how you know, by the way, that Mike, the city council member, I talk to politicians all the time. They all tell me, oh, yeah, I'm a big Second Amendment person. Oh, yeah. Mike is a legit gun guy, and here's how you can tell. We just reviewed this Recover Tactical product, and I got a text from him saying he bought 2 of them for Christmas. He loves them. Right, Mike? Are you there?
You got it. Absolutely. I got on the show just a little bit early, and you guys are talking about the Recover Tactical. I was like, I got Flat Dark Earth, thank you. Little FDE, and that was super cool. Bought one for my brother-in-law, and figure I'd get one for myself.
Well, that's awesome, man. Merry Christmas. It is fantastic hearing your voice. I'm so glad you're doing well.
So glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Would you mind if we kicked off the interview with telling everybody what you just went through? Yeah,
no worries. I always say, so glad to be anywhere at this point. But tell them what happened. It's a miracle.
And you actually just won your election after going through, it was double lung transplant, right?
Transplant. About probably 4 or 5 weeks before the election. It was on whatever it works out to be, September 23rd. I got a double lung transplant, and then won my re-election, my third re-election on November 3rd. So about 5-6 weeks. Yep. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, we're so happy that you're recovering. I'm so happy to hear from you, man. We were at Orange County Gun Owners. We're so proud to endorse you.
I loved it. I called you on that. I was like, hey, what about me, guys? Oh, whoops. So that was funny.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't a problem because I love you, man. You know that. So,
yeah. Absolutely. And you are a legit gun guy. I mean, you train with Taryn Butler. You've been a gun owner for forever. What got you into guns?
Well, I was always a conservative. Always loved. It's going to sound like a weird connection, but somebody handed me a gun. I apologize, guys, that I had a bronchoscopy on Tuesday, and they took a lot of biopsies, so my lungs are still a little weird talking.
That's okay, man. You're doing great.
It takes a while. Yeah, so I'm doing really good after 3 months on Tuesday or Wednesday. But we're doing solid. But I always loved the whole. There were no guns allowed in my house. My dad was a minister, and it was one of those weird scenarios that no alcohol, no guns. I mean, how much fun can you have with no alcohol, no guns? Come on, seriously. So, but when somebody let me try a BB gun, I found I was pretty good, and I think I went to some, church camp where they had BB guns, and I was knocking off, Coke cans like nothing. I go, this is cool, but then I kind of got away from life happened and got away from it, and then probably 12, 13 years ago, a buddy of mine invited me over to On Target in Orange County down in Laguna Niguel. And I think, what was that? Was it a Beretta? I'm not sure what he had. I don't even know. But I got a picture of me with it. But that was the first day that kind of started the passion and then I guess you might call it the obsession. And what happens is I've been a juggler since I was 7 years old. I've done a lot of juggling, a lifetime of juggling, which is weird, I know. But what you find is that hand-eye coordination really translates, and the practice translates, in that you can't juggle unless you spend, hundreds and hundreds of hours practicing. And so I do that. Since the surgery, sorry.
That's okay. Take your time.
Got to let my new lungs catch up.
Good.
But since the surgery, they've not allowed me to shoot yet. But I'm probably heading out to Taryn's range next week. So I've got one of the, if you haven't promoted the next level training cert pistols, you got to tell everybody's got to get. Those are, if you can afford it, they're $350 for the base model, or you can get a plastic one for probably $249. But I got the green laser, but it's a laser. It's a full size, full weight. I've got the Glock 17, but it's a laser pistol that with a really light trigger, and it is fantastic for 3-gun training. So nice. I've been working out those muscles, and I'm getting 800 to 1,000 trigger pulls a day in right now. My forearms are getting all vascular, my right forearm, not my left, but because I'm probably heading out to shoot Karen. If I can't shoot fast, it would be an embarrassment. So
how
it would be an embarrassment.
How is it now? You were into guns before you ran for city council, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what? How's it been being a gun guy on a city council in California?
Well, I've been called. Let's layer on the fact I'm a conservative, straight, married, white guy. So in this last era we've been through, what does that make me? Racist, homophobic, sexist. I mean, every name in the book is thrown at me all the time. And a right-wing gun nut. And I'm like, yeah, so what's your point? I have a passion for guns. I know that is what our freedom is based on. I also know that training is what keeps us safe and keeps everyone safe, because without the training, everybody's dangerous. So it's, you got to train and know what you're doing. And, you got to mentally, because I also conceal carry. So been a big proponent, and most people keep that real quiet. But as a politician, I want more people to, and I've gotten a lot of people to sign up to conceal carry, because it's what keeps us free. And I'm in Orange County, which is great.
Yep.
So Sheriff Barnes is fantastic.
Yep.
I'm close friends with Melissa, who runs the program, and they've been real good with me, because I've, just for the audience to know, I was literally weeks from dying. Yeah. And in early September, I was checking out, and I got on a transplant list down in San Diego. Thank you, San Diego, and UCSD, and I had no business getting those lungs, man. I was low on the list, and I was going to die. I was going to be one of those statistics of dying on the list, but miracles happen, and I hate to say the perfect donor passed away, but it was like we lined up almost perfectly. His lungs were a little bigger than my other ones. My other ones are pretty much crap, but for my whole life they were never good. So I just feel so blessed to have big, healthy new lungs. I can blow the numbers off the charts, and it's really exciting.
Well, God bless the donor, and God bless the doctors that took care of you, and we're so happy that you're.
They don't tell you anything about the donor, but I pray for his family every day, and pray that God gives him comfort, and it's a loss, and it's horrible, but thank you, Lord, that I've been blessed, and just trying to really take this responsibility heavily. It's a heavy responsibility, and that's why I work out every day. I walk every day, and not gaining the weight, but I'm gaining the strength, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing, and I'm looking forward to shooting again. As the doctor gave in and finally said, "Okay, no shotguns." Okay, no shotguns.
No shotguns.
No shotguns. No shotguns. I agree. They cut me open. They cut me in half practically, and my sternum is still wired together, and that doesn't heal for almost a year.
Yeah.
So,
jeez.
Yeah, shotgun will do some damage, but having fun with my
and you do. I mean, like I said, you do a lot of training. One of the things that I was really impressed by is you actually hold training for other elected officials, right?
I hold events for other elected officials. In my 2020 event, what I want to do is because I'm outspoken, I'm big, loud personality. I'm on the executive board and elected to the Orange County Republican Party as an executive to the Central Committee. And so everybody wants to be endorsed by the party. Right. So that's the nice thing, is that everybody running for office at every level has to come to us and ask, "Hey, will you endorse us? Will you endorse?" Which gives me an access to a lot of candidates, and I immediately go to, "Where are you at on Second Amendment?" One guy was running, and I think that registration's okay. You're out. You're gone. You're done. No, thank you. No endorsement for you. And I'm a little worried. I mean, I know Michelle Steele is fantastic with guns. If not, she's a good friend. I'll take care of that. But a little worried about young Kim in Congress up there. She says, "Oh, I don't shoot." But I'm like, we'll work on that. So what I've done and put together last year, that sadly it was scheduled in 2020. It was scheduled for March 14th. I had to remember, because mind you, I had been a bad year for me. I came out of a fairly major stomach surgery on February 14th. So it was scheduled 1 month later. I was well enough to do it, but by that point, the lung disease had started eating me up. And but it's been a rough year, we'll say. So got my stomach fixed, got my lungs fixed. I'm golden now. But at that point, it was at a private ranch in South Orange County, and the owner of the ranch is a big gun advocate. I actually met him through Congressman Rohrabacher, who is a big gun guy. So I love Congressman Rohrabacher because that's how I met this guy. I met Taryn Butler through Congressman Rohrabacher. I met Eric Prince from Blackwater. I met all kinds of people through Dana Rohrabacher, but now he's moved to Maine. But I've made sure I've kept those relationships as best I can, and really flourished that relationship with Taryn Butler. He and I are like brothers now, and it's just such an honor to have him as a friend. He's great.
Well, Mike, I can't tell you how happy we are. I really wanted people to hear about you. Orange County is lucky to have someone in an elected position, in a position of power, that's so pro-Second Amendment. I'm so happy that you're on the mend and feeling better, and I look forward to working with you and Orange County Gun Owners and doing everything we can to make sure that Orange County stays pro-Second Amendment. And I just think the world of you, and I think you're doing a fantastic job, Mike.
Thanks. And I've got another event coming. I've got to wait till this COVID thing, and I'm a little healthier, which I will be. So in spring, I should be putting a big elected officials shooting day together. Hopefully have 25 elected officials. A lot of them have never shot, because we all know once you go out shooting once, it becomes an addiction. It's just fantastic.
That's right.
All right, Mike.
It's wonderful.
Mike Munzing from the Aliso Viejo City Council. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Michael. Bye-bye.
All right. That's absolutely amazing.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.